What you're about to see soon is how we made the movie, The Getaway of mine. And I'm wearing the same outfit that I wore in that film. This set right here is our hot tub. It's right where I filmed the shark scene in my movie. Here is where we filmed the shark scene. And this is how we did the shark. We had a phony fin of the shark, and I would be over on right this side, and I would pull on a string which pulls the fake fin. Now, another way to generate a fin is a fin moving, which is we open the hot tub, the camera is aimed right here, and I would just push it, and the fin would move for quite a while. Well, this is how I would fall inside the Puget Sound in the Getaway. Well, first of all, I would take my detective suit off and just jump it really fast, and then the cameraman would zoom in on my face so it looked like I was swimming right in Puget Sound. Have you ever wondered in The Getaway how Detective Kyle, old detective, got dressed in his detective suit, which is me, really fast? The way we did it is that Kyle would say, "This looks like a job for Kyle and Detective," and run off the scene. Then I'd come back on with my detective suit on. The way we made it look so fast is we had the camera on a tripod, and it would run off, and then we'd cut the scene. So, and with the tripod holding it, the camera wouldn't move. Then I'd get my detective suit, and the camera would turn back on, and I would run in and say my last line, then exit. This looks like a job for Kyle Detective. I'm ready to go. Have you wondered in The Getaway how the monorail scene looks so realistic? It's because, guess where the monorail scene was filmed? I can't. Said the monorail scene came from Disneyland. You're correct, because the monorail is actually the Disneyland monorail, and it was hard to tell the difference between the Seattle and Disneyland monorail in this movie. Right here is the set where we created the inside of the monorail. I hope the monorail gets to Seattle on time. Just look around everywhere. This is the house that was in The Getaway, that was used for many scenes. It was also used for the museum set, if you can remember the stairway in the film. Now, the criminal who was named Principal would run in this house set, and he would run up these stairs here, or where he would pretend to be going upstairs to the diamond exhibit to capture it. This living room set here wasn't used for very many scenes in the film, but it was used about once or twice in the film. This here is the room where we make the titles for the getaway. We do it on this computer here. I make most of my titles on the computer, but occasionally I will just write them out. Did you wonder in the getaway, the scene where the hammer hits me, how I didn't get hurt? It's because the hammer is only made out of paper. Here are silly pictures which were taken around the set of the getaway. The getaway was made. Many posters and books about the getaway were made. Take this poster, for instance. And publicity shots were also taken. And then books were written and illustrated. This is one I made myself and illustrated on the computer with these nice colorful photos. Even though the getaway turned out very realistic, the problem was that some of the scenes weren't shot the way the script had said. However, since I was the director of the getaway as well as an actor, I thought it would be okay if I had changed my line only a little bit, but it wouldn't matter much. The book The Getaway was very much like the movie, except that the pictures are sort of different and the people in the book look different. But some of the scenes look the same, and some of the dialogue in the book is the same as in the movie. You can see in this picture that this is the monorail from Seattle, which in the movie is really from Disneyland. This here is the diamond missing sign, which looks very much like the scene from the movie. The very end of the getaway was filmed on a very sunny and warm day in July of 1999. At least 2 months after the getaway was finished, I ordered some editing equipment which I could edit and add in the monorail scene from the getaway. It was one cable which would keep audio and video exactly the same, and I added the monorail scene in, and it took twice to edit it, but on the second time the film turned out good. The very first video box for the getaway was made toward the end of July in 1999. The final version of the getaway was 10 minutes long. There were many things to do in the post-production of the getaway. Posters were made, the video was edited, but probably the best part was the previews. like a job for Kyle Detective. I know where a lot of criminals go to. I hope the monorail gets to Seattle on time. The Getaway, coming soon.